Hello everybody, Vigo Shadow here, and today is a big video, but first I want to say, I would have got around to this a lot sooner if I didn't feel as sick as I did. I got very, very sick. I'm talking throwing up and not being able to take anything down, but besides the point, that's not the point of this video. We are going to be going over the entirety of 2nd Anniversary and what comes with that. As you can see, there's some limited time missions that have popped up. So we have these two that we're going to be specifically focusing on, but let's go ahead and check the inbox. I always like to do this first because we have the update notice that we need to check out, which is right here. So, of course, we have this event going, the At Your Service Perfect Made. I'm going to be going over that event too. I might as well just tie them both in because at that point, it's your regular ass event. Nothing has really changed besides this here. So here's the Omerice, or whatever. I may have said that wrong. That's alright. Either way. So you complete the missions within the event, typical event crap, and then you get chicken and eggs. Okay? And then you make Omerice, or however you say it, with Delta and Zeta, and then eating it will restore your stamina. So you literally do missions, get these items here, get more stamina, do more missions, get this back. So, I mean, it's a great way to, farm out the event even further with being able to get more stamina. And then you make this to earn fantastic rewards. Clear all the missions and earn a limited title. So, with this one, it has missions to it. Of course, every event has missions, usually. So here's what how you obtain them. You spend your rewards here, and you get, 10 chicken and eggs for every 120 spent, and then this, you get it through either spending awards or stamina, which is doing guild hunt or just regularly doing the thing. And then this is making the Omerice. You can get 10 summon tickets, which is good. There's some equipment boxes, potential magic drop as well, Zenny, and then the title. So these are kind of pretty okay. Rewards, not the best. The summon tickets is probably one of the best things there. There is a new feature, though, which we're just going to dip straight into, because I think this is going to be probably an ongoing feature. It's called New Feature Damage Rankings. Now, okay, good, we don't even have to go in there. So, when you're doing your battle against the bosses or whatever, you can raise your rank and earn rewards. So here you're going to start out here at the NPC class, 100%, and then, which is encompassing all people that's playing the event, okay? And then with this damage rankings, if you get into the top 4, your Shadow class and your Alpha class, and then you get rewards based on that. So there is more details within the event itself. So we can actually head there really quick here. I haven't done anything with the event just because of my sickness. It's just been, I'm still kind of recovering over it. So here's the damage rankings right here. It's in the top left. I'm in the NPC class. Of course, I've done 0 damage. I've done nothing. But here is the reward list. As you can see, you get Shadow class, and you'll get reach top 1% in the damage rankings too. So you get titles too, with either when you're in the 1%, the 5%, or the top 10%. Which, if you're in a pretty good guild, you're most likely going to probably get these classes. Actually, no. Doesn't matter the guild. It's just how much damage that you are doing. So just keep that in mind. But of course, better guilds, more better rewards. But the max amount of rewards you can get is, obviously these 500, unless they stack. So I don't know if this is the case, alright, if you can get Shadow class, Alpha class, since you are in the top 10%, which that might be the case. So if that's the case, you're getting 1,500, and then 400, 300, 250, all that stuff at the bottom. It may stack into that like that, but I'm not sure if it does stack. That's awesome. You get a lot of rewards with that. Also, there was a couple things on the login, if you didn't see that. There was the ticket, so there's this ticket that you can get right off the bat when you do the 2nd Anniversary. And that ticket is, you can exchange that in the Mitsugoshi branch, but I'm going to get to that later. Also, there's Aggressive Made Delta, which I'm going to have a video out for that, so by the time this uploads, so you can check out that to see what's my take on this Aggressive Made Delta. It seems like a pretty interesting unit for the anniversary, of course. And then, of course, we have this too, because I'm sure this is a shop bundle, where you can do the Power Pole Summon. I think this wasn't bad. So, I'm not sure how much it was worth, but if you check the probabilities here, you actually have Shadow Festival units in here. but they're also mixed with the regular character pool, so this is a very, risky banner. But, I mean, for the price that it is, let's just check it out. I don't really do prices as much when it comes to, like buying stuff in the game, but as you can see, this is the power pull ticket summon pack for just 100 paid gems. That's actually not bad, because you can actually get an SF character. You can get Claire, you can get Elizabeth, you can get Alexia, just all these people in the banner that you're seeing now. Even Aurora. Getting Aurora would be wild on this power pull, just saying. So if you're going to spend any money whatsoever, the power pull is usually always worth it. It's just like, you only get to do it once, might as well. Also, there's this, I think I have, yeah, I do. So you're getting these logins too. They're special summon tickets that you're going to be able to do. So this is the special summon banner, and if you check the probabilities here, you can get, guess what, event characters, because there we have Elegant Curves Alexia, and then a couple other ones, Alexia variants here, and then you get all these other event units, but also there's regular character pool in there as well, so you got to be very careful when you're pulling, so you can get all these past event characters, even dating from like the start of the game, where you have Sherry and Alexia Christmas outfits too, so it goes as way back as then up until all the, like, pretty much all the event units now. So that's honestly really cool that they're giving you these tickets, so hopefully if you keep logging in, you're going to be able to get some pretty good event units from this banner. There's no Shadow Festival units from what I've seen, but at least I gave you a little bit of a rundown on what the banners are like. So power pull if you're actually spending like a little bit of money, 100 gems, but if you're free to play like me, you're going to be sticking to the special summon where every day you're going to be logging in and you're going to be getting a multi until you reach 100 and then SS guaranteed. So hopefully you get an event unit within that time. We're going to go back to home now, and then we're going to explore these missions here. So, excuse my shallow breathing. It's just been hectic for me. All right, so you get these anniversary coins, and we're going to explain all about the coins in the anniversary. This is like, if you've been around since first anniversary, you're going to kind of know what I'm talking about, and you're going to be able to understand like what to do with these coins. But either way, you got login, you got exchange from the shop, it's just a bunch of missions that are going to give you these coins. That's all this thing is. So let's just put that to rest there. That's what the second anniversary special missions are. Now let's check out the 7 Shadows power missions here, okay? This one, invite your favorite 7 Shadows, and we're going to go ahead and attempt that. So it took us to the Mitsugoshi branch right off the bat, because you get this card and you're going to be able to redeem any of these characters that you want. They give you a free Shadow Festival unit. Wow. I love that, because in the past, for that last anniversary that we did, this was a banner that you could take if you spent $700 or something, like roughly around like $500 to $700. You'd be able to guarantee one of these characters, or maybe get it early. And that was just way too much money, but it was a guarantee for sure. Or I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know this was a similar banner where you did have to pay some money to get this envelope. I don't think it was that much. I think it was like maybe 10,000 paid gems. Somebody can correct me if I was wrong, but either way, they just give you a free slip, and then you can redeem whatever you want here. So let me just show you how to get to Mitsugoshi branch, because that's going to be a heavy part of the video. Because we pretty much went over the missions and the event, and then the damage rankings and the new stuff like that, so, and the banners. So let's just go ahead and go to the shop. You see this little thing right here? You're going to click Mitsugoshi branch, and it's going to bring you to that secret menu. So we have second anniversary, 1, 2, 3. This is stuff that you can always choose from. Now this is where it's grind central. This is where it's at. You're going to want to grind, get as much coins as possible, do as much as you can. Just keep grinding the game, because you're going to be able to get gear pieces. Like, this is not parts, this is not fragments, this is actual gear you can just straight up buy, put it in your characters. Even if you're new starting, getting these, all these different types of gear, you can go all the way to the new armor, which is like spirit earrings and stuff like that. I'm not even that far, I've been kind of falling behind, but I could just go ahead and purchase this armor and then just throw it on my units when I'm the appropriate level, and then I'll just already have the gear so that they're rank 18 or whatever it is now. Maybe it's rank 19 now, but still, it saves the grind process so much. I would recommend just going through and just, I wouldn't go grab the most expensive gear and be like, okay, I'm set because this is going to be the longest to grind. It depends on where you're at. If you're newer, you know, obviously you're going to want to gear up your characters as much, so maybe you try to gear up your Shadow Festival characters. Go kind of build yourself up by, like, getting all the wooden gear, stone, you know. I don't really have to explain this too much because you could just pick the pieces of gear with the coins that you got and then gear up your as much units as possible, just ranking them all up. Anniversary is the best time to do this because you get gear pieces, not fragments. You're going to be able to rank up a lot of characters, so definitely utilize this whole thing for gear. I love to abuse the gear factor here and spend as much anniversary coins as possible for the gear, which means grinding everything: arena, normal quest, hard quest, so that you can honestly get as much coins as possible. And then this is where the 7 shadows of your choice come into. And then there's also a festival of your choice, so there's more passes as well. And the funny thing about the festival of your choice is it also includes these same characters, the 1 through 7th member. So I would say with your festival of your choice, I would avoid choosing any of these 7 shadows, really, because, like, honestly, here's what it comes down to. The 7 shadows are kind of more, like, not meta relevant anymore because of the new shadow festivals that are just practically power creeping them the hell out of the game. So what I recommend for this one, let's just go ahead and just what my take is on this. Like, what character should I choose? Right off the bat, I've been asked this question like a bit, like through 1 through 7th member. Right off the bat, I hear a lot of shade being thrown at 2nd member Beta and 5th member Epsilon, so you definitely don't want these two, for sure. I wouldn't go for them personally. I would never. I did a review on these characters. I don't want to pull up the list. I don't want to pull up why they're bad and, like, why they're insignificant compared to the rest. But let me just tell you why the certain characters that I think are the best are worth choosing. First off, first member Alpha is able to bring a lot of speed to the party, and you're able to use that pretty well. I think that was, like, the main thing, is she has, like, quite a bit of attack and quite a bit of speed. Obviously, it's already power crept, so don't worry about it. She's not the best unit no more. She's not, like, God tier. She's a great, probably, or, like, A tier. But then we have 4th member Delta, and what I know about 4th member Delta is, like, it's more of like a selfish unit, but it's pretty powerful, and it does not die quickly. I remember in PvP that I struggled a lot trying to take this one down. She's able to self-sustain pretty damn well as an attacker, and that's why I like her unit as well. She's able to put a shield on herself. She does, I'd say, a considerable amount of damage, for sure. And then I already have these 2 units at the bottom, so I can speak from experience. 7th member Ida, she doesn't really necessarily do a lot of damage, but a hell of a lot of debuffs, and she's able to take SP away from a boss. And if you're able to take SP away from a boss, that is fucking crucial, man. Because you don't want them hitting their hidden techniques, because I've had it so many times where the bosses have, like, killed me, and just because they were able to launch their hidden technique. 7th member Ida takes their SP away. I would go for Ida, honestly. But with 6th member Zeta, if you have her at A1, you need her A1 now, so you need at least, like, 10 memory crystals to do this. She's able to get, like, 100% crit rate, eventually, at the end of the wave here. Like, last 10 seconds, you're hitting 100% crits for sure. Alright, so the crit rate is really good with her because I think she's able to go up to 50% or something like that near the end of the wave if you have her just at A0. But at A1, she will definitely bring the whole green party 100% crit rate for everybody. So if you have other crit rate factors or crit attack factors with your green teams, I would definitely choose her as well. So I'd say, and then Gamma is kind of like, I think she has a lot of, like, SP factor that she's able to, like, make sure that she can do, like, her hidden technique, like, 3 or 4 times, or however it is. She can boost, like, the whole blue team's SP, but I feel like not a lot of people are talking about her as much. So I think it's between 1st member Alpha, 6th member Zeta, or 7th member Ida, with more and more my preference being Ida. Delta's an okay pick, and Gamma is, like, I want to say okay, but I know that 2nd member Beta and Epsilon are, like, kind of bad picks. So for me personally, I already have Zeta and Ida, so I'm going to go with Alpha. I'm going to spend my tickets right there, confirm it, and what do you know? I have her now. So, not bad to choose from. So I have and I know my yellow units are kind of lacking, so we even get, look at this. We get the magic drop, of course, which is awesome. You need that magic gear. And we get the power-up mission. Unlock Alpha's power-up missions, which I don't know what the unlock ticket is. I've never seen it, so it must be something in the event or something like that. Also, there's the event SS of your choice. So we talked about festival, so I think it's Shadow Festival is what they're talking about, okay? Let's go over this one. I don't want to talk too much about it. We already went over the 1 through 7 members, so let's not talk about them. Let's mainly focus on the top bracket here. We have the Master Shadow, which was the best unit for a long time, and then Moonlit Path, Rose Oriana, Imperfect Swordplay, Alexia Midgar, and Power in My Left, Claire Cogano. Now, Claire Cogano did a lot of damage, and she still kind of does, but I feel like, and it was mainly Bleed. When Bleed was good, she was a beast. Now Bleed is not so much beneficial anymore, from what my resources told me. So I think it's going to be between Rose Oriana, Alexia Midgar, or the Master Shadow. I don't know. I can't be too much because I don't have the lists in front of me. I didn't do as much of the research as I could have, but my instincts tell me to go for either Rose or you could go for the Master, but the thing is he's kind of slower. It's harder to tell nowadays, but like I know these two are attackers. This one is a tank, so maybe if you need the tank, go for her. I can't remember like the specifics on these characters. I don't have them ranked in the tier list or anything like that, so honestly, you can fight over that in the comments. Trust your instincts, but I think Claire Cogno with the bleed factor is kind of out there, so it's between these three for at least. Event SS of your choice. Now that's even harder for me to determine. I know a lot of people were talking about. Let's just take a look here. Iris, go for that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Shared Silence Epsilon. If you're able to fucking use that ticket for her, that's just instant pick right there. She's able to like fucking revive herself like what 5 times or something like that. I still get little dreams about her from the time I passed her banner. Yeah, she's a really good tank. Probably still one of the best green tanks in the game, so honestly, probably go for that one. Somebody might be able to argue the idle units are pretty good, though, is from what I said, and then laid back Ida, the high school units are pretty good too. It's what from what I heard too, so they can also be quite rock stars. If you want to check out the videos and make decisions for yourself on them, you can. But I definitely take a peek at Shared Silence Epsilon if you don't have her already. Pretty damn good thing. Shard ticket. Now you can actually get 135 shards, which is able to rank them up from like what to S plus at least, S rank plus or SS plus. So I mean, it's just more shards. I mean, for whoever you want. So honestly, just probably pit them on the characters that you really want to rank up. Shadow Festival's preferred, probably, unless these are all regular character pool. And at that point, go for it. Let's see here. Is there a Shadow Festival unit in here? Honestly, probably go for like something that can get. This is a good spot to get like if you need magic gear, like that SS plus magic gear. Like especially how PvP is being dominated, I think still by Claire. Just go for that, or whatever you're trying to get for SS plus magic gear. You know, so you could use the shard ticket on that. That'll help you. Magic drop, again. I think this is just regular character pool. So whatever you don't have and really want, go for it. I don't think there's anything that's really busted. I'd look into the newer characters compared to the old, though, because I feel like they have more potential with their magic drops compared to, like, the characters that have been there forever, like NPC Technique Sid. And that covers pretty much everything in the Mitsugoshi branch. I'm going to keep on rambling if I go through any more of this, so I'm trying to keep this video more short than, like, super long. Let's just go over this first page of the anniversary, because I didn't talk about that as much. Obviously, there's your typical event stuff that I have everybody keep going for. This is probably one of the bigger things. SS Plus Magic Gear Infusion Material. You want that for sure, because that is the SS Plus Magic Gear that is the best, and you don't get this often. This is like, this comes never, basically. Spend your coins on this first. At least get one of those already, so that you can have a dupe of that. Unless you have enough shards to just keep grinding through them. Otherwise, you have SS Magic Gear Infusion Material already. I already have 7 of them, so you can get 10 of these suckers, so that's actually pretty worth it. You want to get these because, let's say you have a Shadow Festival unit. You pulled for them 3 times, you got their magic gear, okay. But you don't have any dupes to the weapon. So, how are you going to get dupes? This is where it's at. So, then you got regular summon tickets, you got phantasm gems, you got magic crystals. You know, definitely want to get this stuff for sure. Potential magic drops, supreme magic drops. You know, you can pretty much farm out this whole section. If you keep grinding, you're probably going to be able to do it. So, burgers are pretty good too. You can get 50 of those suckers. That's awesome. But yeah, the anniversary is just stacked. So we are in second anniversary right now. So yeah, just keep grinding. The fact that we got right off the bat a Shadow Festival unit that you can just claim. I know it's just 1 through 7, but still, I mean, that's still worth it. So there I have it. It's in my inventory, first member alpha, so that's kind of nice that I have that now. That's another Shadow Festival to the collection without spending any gems. Of course, us free-to-players love to see that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and see... Oh, see... Alright, okay, so this is what it's at. This is where it's at, okay? I did not realize this. So this is where the missions come in. So this is actually a good time to see that. So you invite one of your favorite 7 shadows. You spend one time with them. Wow, that many times. You have a whole year. A whole year, basically, to do these missions and get, like, let's see here. Awakening 1... with those 2, alright? Awakening 2 with those 2. Alright, you can get a bunch of candies. Gear, or like a lot of those boxes. Akasha crystals, or Akashic crystals. Okay, not bad. And what is this for? Okay. Alright, so at the end, which is complete all missions, this banner will just pop out of nowhere. Shadow Festival SS guaranteed times 10 pull, limited 1 pull ticket. So, I don't know what's in that one, alright, but I think it's worth grinding because you get another Shadow Festival unit. That's insane. We have not been gifted this amount of, like, rewards in a while. First anniversary wasn't bad, but this definitely this second anniversary has outdone itself for sure. So, I think I'm going to call this the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Again, the delay is mainly due for me being sick as hell. But the second anniversary goes on for a long, long time. So don't forget to grind. Don't forget to do these special missions. Get coins, 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 coins. Do that as much as you can. So, Chronicles, Hard, Bushenfest, grind everything. Get as much coins as possible. Redeem, gear up, you know, play the game a crap ton, and then get a lot of rewards for it. This is what the second anniversary is about. And, of course, claim your Shadow Festival unit and then get rocking on these missions here. Have a long time to do that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Vigo, signing off.